With the portfolio, we're looking for evidence of essentially the student's enthusiasm for the subject. Now, they might not necessarily have a huge amount of experience at this point in time based on what they've done before, but usually you can tell if someone actually wants to be creating art. So if you're only including things that are maybe things that you've been asked to do as part of class, it's not going to show as much of you, and we want to see as much of the student as possible, really.
So you should present your portfolio as if you're trying to tell us exactly what you're all about through a visual medium. So try and lay it out neatly, try and make the visuals as clear as you possibly can. It's great to give us a little bit of annotation along with those images. If it's a little bit of background, we should know about the work before we look at it.
Presentation of the portfolio, I think, is really important to make sure you're showcasing the work. Ultimately, we would like to see a little bit of annotation. We want to see a little bit of explanation about what your intention was, maybe what you've got from the work, but the writing should be secondary to the visual side of things.
If you have a really specific kind of thing inside your portfolio, which is mainly traditional kind of art, that's absolutely fine to see as well. A lot of our students showcase their skills and ability through more drawing and traditional mediums, which is great to see, especially since at school maybe you haven't had the opportunity to go into more digital practices. If you're quite focused on one particular style of artwork or one particular thing you want to do beyond higher education, then we'd probably expect to see a fair bit of that inside the portfolio, but a lot of the time we have people that just don't know what they want to do, and that's absolutely fine as well.
We're asking for 10 pages as a way of getting you to curate what is the best work that you've done, what is the work that best represents who you are as an artist and where you're kind of wanting to go.
You don't need to include 3D or digital work inside your portfolio, especially if you're applying to first year, but if you're applying to go directly into second year or third year, then those are things that we would like to see considered inside your portfolio.
We're wanting people to think not just of creating beautiful work, not just creating the aesthetic side of things, we're also wanting them to think about maybe where that's going to be used, places where they're going to be able to apply that work in a functional context. So while it's not necessarily required for an application, it's certainly going to be something that makes a portfolio stand out.